Hello, everyone. If I could say one thing about Aquaware 5 to put it into a context, it would be it is a great gift to humanity. Having said that, from talking with other users, I believe few are achieving the results they envisioned, or Aquaware would be sweeping the world by storm. Businesses would have Aquaware departments running all day, every day. It goes with the belief in our 5-second attention span world that Aquaware 5 will do all the work for you. You push the button, drink some water, and poof, your intention manifests. While it is that simple, it is not quite that simple. I believe in my experience, it is a building of energy around the thing, desire you are trying to manifest. It takes consistency in running the intention multiple times a day to start the movement of manifesting it into your world. The more you run it, the more compounded energy is focused to carry it into your reality. With the plethora of choices on Peter's pre-programmed intentions, there are intentions for simple things like repel bug bites and complex things like access to the Akashic records. If you look at simple intentions, there are so many you would want to happen now, you will be drinking gallons of water to achieve them all if you want to do them all at a time. I take them in groups and put them into quantums and charge 5+ bottles of water for each category. I keep them rotating what I am drinking, and over time, voila, I see improvement, or they are actually appearing, depending upon the complexity of the intentions. A short segue, I wanted to see how often you had to run something for it to continue to work. I use bug bite repellent as it has a tangible, immediate action reaction. I drank bug bites 2 times a day for 10 days. By the second day I was free of bug bites. I live in Florida where mosquitoes are relentless. I stopped after 10 days and waited to see how long it would take to get my next bug bite. It was 2 weeks. So I ran it once, and that also lasted 2 weeks. So it proved it worked, but it also proved you have to maintain the energy level and have to work to maintain it if you call running something every 2 weeks working. If we go back to any type of magical or self-improvement training, it takes hard work, dedication, self-reflection, digging deep where you never want to look, getting underneath all those stones, clearing the injury, and then releasing. In one genre of magical training, it requires you to visit each emotion 1,000 times. Think of that, 1,000 times. Digging deep, looking where your blocks are, and clear. Understanding this, I went back through my life, looking at the blocks, hurts, resentments of myself and others that had to be clear. I wrote a custom intention for each one based on the premise of forgiving myself or forgiving someone else, or simply releasing my fear of recreating that situation or hurt. Fear of failure was a big issue for me, and I wrote a lot of custom intentions on that subject. Since then, I have found the funds to start my own business and begin again down a path of success, joy, and funds to live my life. I know Peter will probably not appreciate me telling you of another discovery I made. So for his protection, let me emphatically state that Aquaware is not a toy. It can have consequences. The consequences are when you are running too much energy through yourself and you are unprepared to hold that level of energy, it will knock you out and you will be sick like a flu for a few days. If you monitor how you feel, and if you start to feel lightheaded, stop, rest, breathe, or go outside with your bare feet on the ground and ground yourself, and then come back to it. It takes time to work up to holding the level of energy that flows through you with Aquaware. To that point, as you are running your intention on the computer, you already are taking in the energy, and then drinking the water is a double effect. It is why Peter recommends that you start with a low setting of both power and fractals. I have now worked up to a much higher level of power in fractals, but not without spending a day or 2 or 3 in bed with my own aggressive ego pushed to the limits. My greatest successes seem to be running intentions on people I love. I have people where we charge gallons of water weekly, every week, which are working wonderfully. I help write the custom intentions of their desires, amp them with power and fractals, and the results are really awesome. One of my friends got a job offer out of the blue to manage a spa with a much higher salary. For another, we drew more business than he can handle. I have pages of successes with Aquaware if I wrote them all down. Then I tried running the intention on the person without the water, sending the intention with love directly to that person. It worked. I have a friend who sells handmade jewelry at street fairs, etc. If I run him before he starts, and every 2 hours or so, he has consistently made more money than ever expected, sometimes double. It's immediate action-reaction, but again, to maintain that energy flow with consistency, you have to run it frequently to maintain the level. My daughter's a first-grade teacher with 21 6-year-olds and texts me during the day, "I need energy, Mom. I need patience." I created a custom intention to cover all of her requests and run it throughout the day. She is thriving, and so are the kids, as she is more consistent and steady, and so they are a true result. I want to address writing custom intentions. It's a great way to really zero in on exactly what you are asking for. If you were to write a business plan with objectives of 200 characters or less in 9 or perhaps 18 or even 27 intentions, you would succeed. When you narrow down exactly what you want in those few words, it is like shooting a straight arrow through the universe. The brilliance of Aquaware is it takes our words and converts them into quantum numerics, meaning it reduces our words via mathematical formula, which is received by the universe, making it far easier for it to clearly respond. It takes all the guesswork out of it. Now, when running intentions, whether you are charging water or not, I speak them into being based on the premise that God spoke the world into creation. Since I am doing that, I see a much stronger action-reaction. For instance, if I am running bliss, I would say, bliss is flowing into me and my water, fully activated to manifest a state of bliss within me and maintain a state of bliss on all levels of consciousness, now and forever. If I'm running a custom intention, I read the quantum numeric number and state this intention is flowing into me and my water, fully activated to manifest within me on all levels of consciousness, now and forever. If I'm running intention without water but directing it to someone, at the user preparation I say this is flowing into Anthony with love. At the intention, I say this is flowing into Anthony, fully activated to manifest within him, now on all levels of consciousness, now and forever. If I'm trying to create traffic for my jewelry friend, I would add to this is flowing into Anthony now, and crowds of people are showing up to happily purchase Anthony's jewelry now. You can play with all kinds of ideas. Aquaware makes it an endless journey and does not disappoint. If you are not seeing results, the answer is within you. Go dig deep and find out why. Release it and move forward. You can do all that by using Aquaware to speed the process. I cannot say enough about Aquaware, obviously, but grateful thanks to Peter as it has changed my life forever.